Eli Taylor, and this is Taylor Homestead Soap.
So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to make a melt and pour emoji soap. So I made this about a year ago, and it was a huge hit with the kids. I had one person say, we went home and watched the Emoji movie in honor of your emoji soap. And I was like, well, I guess that's an honor if you like my soap that much. So it's just a melt and pour soap. So what we're going to do is I'm not going to make the entire soap today for you. I'm going to make the embeds because it's fairly embed heavy. I'm going to show you how I make my emoji soap. So obviously I've got my emoji mold. See this? Look how cute they are. Look. Yay, look at all that. And, you know, I use a lot of these. This is just something I found off of Amazon, fairly cheap. So I'm going to be using these. And then I'm going to show you how I make my Bendy soap, because I also put Bendy soap inside a clear base. So my emojis are actually going to be yellow. This is a little bit of orange base. I'm going to put some yellow in it and put some other in it. And I will show you how that turns out. So today's video is just going to be about me making all the embeds. And next week's video, I will actually make the emoji soap. So stick around, hang out for next week's video as well. So melting all this down for my emojis first off. And I'm just going to have to kind of feel around on how much I need. I never know exactly how much I need. So guys, I have to tell you about my alpaca experience. Ready? I've been going to Awesome Alpacas about once a week, just helping out with random stuff around the farm. One week we went and we weighed babies, and that was fun. Another week I was kind of grooming up on there. They have 2 livestock guardian dogs that needed some grooming, so I was grooming up on those sweet dogs. But it's been fun. So my goal is to get some video of that and show you some of those adventures that we're having right now. And then I'm taking, you know, I am processing fiber for them and bringing some of the fiber stuff back to them. And I'll show you some of those items that I've been making for my friends, Joe and Linnell Porter of Awesome Alpacas. My goal is to kind of bring you a video once a month of that whole process, maybe some adventure-y type stuff in regard to Awesome Alpacas. So, because that's been a lot of fun actually. Also, I'm going to leave you a survey at the top of this video. I'm a school teacher and I'm about to go back to work. And my question to you is, are you interested in seeing what a day in the life of a teacher is when it comes to the whole COVID situation? Because I'm about to walk into that myself. So that I should be coming up about right now. Vote to tell me if you would like to see a video on a day in the life of a teacher working in COVID. All right, so here's what I'm going to do next. See, it's not very much. Not very much at all. You do not need a whole lot when you're making these. So I'm going to turn my heat down, and I'm going to put a little bit of yellow vibrance in here, like so. And I'm just going to mix in, like so. It is important when you do melt and pour soap that you use this. This is rubbing alcohol. No, it's not water. It's rubbing alcohol. So, because your soap, melt and pour soap, generally gets some bubbles in the top, and you always want to break that surface tension so you don't see that, because that's just not pretty at all. All right, so I've got my emoji mold here. I'm going to actually dip this out and put it in the ones that I want, just because I'm not going to use this entire mold for all of the stuff, because I don't need that many emojis to do this. So I'm going to kind of be picky and choosy as to which one. I'm just going to spoon it in. Now, see the bubbles that are rising there? See? Bad stuff. You don't want that. So when you see those bubbles are rising, here's what you do. Before it can settle, you spray it with rubbing alcohol and it breaks the surface tension, and then you don't have that problem anymore. Ta-da! How good is that? All right, so then we're going to put some here. Oh, yep. Need that stuff. Alpaca Farm, soap making. I've discovered a new game. Well, I say that. It's an old new game. How many of you guys have played Battleship? I have gotten back into that again. My husband went to his house and found his old Battleship game. And we have been playing that at the house. Because, you know, why not? And my kids love that game. I find it quite fun as well. Quite fun. Here's the next part. So what I'm going to show you how to do now is how to make Bendy soap. When you make Bendy soap, you can take it and physically roll the soap pieces and put them inside in other pieces of soap. And what I mean, like, I don't mean soap curls. I mean physically bend the entire roll of soap. So I'm going to show you how to do that. The rule of thumb is 0.5 ounces of vegetable glycerin for 1 pound of soap. So this is maybe a 1/4 pound of soap, maybe. So 4-ish ounces. So what I'm going to do is, instead of putting, you know, an entire ounce in here, I'm going to put a teaspoon, sorry, I'm going to put a teaspoon of vegetable glycerin in, so I can bend and roll this soap, which will then go into the Emoji soap. So right now I'm just melting this down, and yes, I didn't even clean it out of the old color because this is going to be like a vibrant orange, and so it's not going to matter, you know, this little yellow in it, it's not going to make a huge deal when it becomes vibrant orange. So, I'm going to do that. Watch this. Are you ready? This is stardust. Look at this. What do you think? Woo! Yeah. So I'm going to just sprinkle some of that in there. And see what happens. All right, super easy. Ready? See this? This is one of those 3-pound molds, right? With the box on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to pour it in the bottom of it. And I'm not going to burn myself because heat transmits. And that's hot, I'll be honest. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm just going to pour this into here. All right, so here is the Bendable Soap. So you saw I put those 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil. Ready? Bendable Soap. See that? How cool that is? 2 teaspoons. Look at this one. Same deal. You can bend it in every shape. See? Kind of cool, huh? All right, so here's what I'm going to do with it. Again, these are embeds to go in the inside of this Emoji soap that I'm going to do. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these a long way, as evenly as possible, because I want to be able to roll them into the soap base I'm going to put in. So I'm going to be able to roll them into the soap kind of like so here. Like that. Cool, huh? And this one, I think what I want to do is make these kind of elongated this way. So maybe like this, and stick them in the soap so that they can bend over like this. That's probably what I'm going to do. Look at that. Look how cool this is. Whee! See how fun that is?